Simon & Schuster AudioWorks presents Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Max, I'm ready to become the God Hand.
Okay, why?
I've collected 15 different creatures.
Is that how you become a God Hand?
Well, just wait, I'm not finished yet.
Yeah.
This was just step one.
Mm-hmm.
You're jumping ahead. I've collected 15 different creatures. Rabbit, rat, mouse, dog, cat, bird, various. Okay?
Etc. Yeah.
Etc. You know the rest.
Yeah.
There's all sorts.
You know the classics out there.
You know the classics, 15 classic animals. You know the kind of shit you'd see in Aesop's. Pig, all those guys.
Elephant. That's a good
Elephant. No, that's too big.
That's too big.
Come on, I'm not. That's silly. That's silly.
That's silly.
I've collected a little bit of all of their blood.
Okay,
I've injected myself with it.
Oh fuck, man. Yeah.
I've absorbed their genes.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm ready to protect humanity from the ancient evil. I did it.
That's true. You have.
I was inspired by Strange New Worlds.
Yeah, you were inspired by that guy that crushed up a butterfly and injected himself with it, right? That's the one. That's your inspiration.
His issue was he didn't take the butterfly's blood.
That's true.
He took like all the chitin and shit. You don't want that in there.
Yeah.
But despite that, this is how I know it's working, because Battelle went through the same thing. I do feel really bad.
Oh shit!
Like physically, I feel very
ill.
awful.
Yeah.
But so did Battelle, and then she became the Sentinel.
Yeah, because it's like the moment of weakness before the, boom, the big boost, right? You got the valley before the big,
Exactly.
exponential
Can I take a
growth.
quick aside?
Mm-hmm.
Because I wanted to ask you this earlier in text form, because I didn't remember. But what's the name of the ancient evil in this season of Strange New Worlds? Was it the Vesna?
Jesus Christ, man! You called it Vesna in text form, so I
did. That's what I put, and then after typing it out, I went, "Was that their name?"
Isn't Vesna from something else?
No, see, this will go into my next point. You know what? Let me see. Can I see it? Vesda.
Vesta. Is that what it's called?
Do you think they would just like? Because that's the exact same as the Stranger Things bad guy, right? Vecna?
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, yeah.
But they went Vesda. I think this lends to a point that I imagine you'll bring up later on in the fact that possibly this was written by AI, but we have no idea. Anyway, back to my point. I was inspired by this season. And I decided I'm going to try and do some gene splicing
humanity,
of my own.
That's your main thing now, not the power, right? It's the defending of humanity, right?
Because in the TV show, she got like 3 different species, and it's like they defended themselves. Why? Surely other creatures on our planet was defending themselves from the ancient evil, right? Like mice, chickens.
Yeah, definitely. All of them have some sort of DNA part that has. Like
exactly, genetic
response,
DNA, man. The genetic memory.
Yeah.
Genetic DNA. genetic memory. It's so I'll be benevolent, don't worry. When it kicks in.
And it kicks in when your eyes turn. What do your eyes turn into if you have so many genes in you, man? What will they turn into?
Currently they've been going sort of a milky color.
Oh no.
So I'm hoping maybe like clouds.
Okay.
Since they are sort of becoming cloudy, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see.
We'll wait for the completion of your transformation,
Yeah. I'll come back next week with an update.
Like a beautiful butterfly, you're going to emerge.
Exactly. Like emerging from... Do you think... that doesn't really... I was going to make a cocoon thing sort of joke, but you don't really... Like a butterfly doesn't go into a cocoon. Or does it?
They have a chrysalis, right? Is that a cocoon, though? Is it just a type of cocoon, would you call it? I don't know.
That's the same thing.
Yeah, I know, right? So it's like, yeah, I don't know.
Would you want a chrysalid? Would you want to cocoon yourself?
If I come out stronger and better, yeah, sure. But you do become kind of defenseless. You gotta find a place to like.
You gotta make sure your home is secure before you do it.
Yeah.
What's the minimum you would want to get out of it in order to agree to cocooning yourself? What's the minimum you would want to get out of
extra limbs?
The process.
Extra limbs.
How many?
Double.
Like 4 legs, 4 arms?
Yeah, basically, yeah. And no, not highest strength, no nothing. It's just it halves my strength gets halved by the amount of arms I get. So it's like my original arms get split into 2, basically, and my legs.
I guess it depends on what you're going to be doing, right?
That's true, yeah. Maybe I've become a really good guy who sorts mail from Men in Black.
Remember? Yeah, like that. It would be useful for that, but then you would be able to sort like half the amount of mail that you could before, because it would start to become too heavy. Your arms would get tired.
That's why I need to work out after that.
Is the limit still halved?
Can I chrysalis again after that, or do I just get one?
No,
chrysalis?
You get one. You get one.
Fuck! I wanted to get more arms and legs.
You wanted to split them again.
Yeah.
Double up.
Yeah, exactly. You know. But what would you get?
What would you even do with 8?
I don't know. I feel like it would be like
that's just greedy if you want them but you don't know why.
It would be
that's
like
just
a
greed,
body
man.
mod thing, you know. It would be like
you'd be like the guy that's covered in tattoos.
Yeah. They get me
or
on
the people
like,
with the little like horn implants in their head.
Get me on the morning show, you know. And I'll be like weak and frail, but I'll be so cool though. Oh, they'll try to get me on like the morning shows and podcasts. Like that's
go through complete transfiguration just so you can be on like morning TV shows.
Maybe I'll go on Joe Rogan and I'll talk about how, I don't know, weed should be legalized. I don't know.
You talk about how more people should go in the chrysalid.
But I don't want people to go because they'll overtake me probably.
No, okay, well they're not going to.
Okay.
Because they see you with your like extra but incredibly weak stringy arms and legs, and they're like, I probably won't do that though.
Do that.
It's because that's what they are. Because you have those people, you have that guy that's like, I'm awake for 6 hours and then I'm asleep for 6 hours, so I have double the amount of time that everybody else has. And it's like everybody listens to it. All the grind culture people go, wow, that's so cool, that's so insightful. But they don't do it themselves because they know deep down it's stupid.
Yeah, that's true. But they admire them.
Do you think Joe Rogan pays people? Like guests?
I don't think so.
Do you think you would get paid? I don't think you'd get paid.
People want to get onto Joe Rogan so they get the big audience, right? He gets millions of views, right? That's like the big thing, right?
No, that's true.
It's like
but what if you get on? What if you end up getting pulled onto like Kill Tony, and then he's like, "Look at your 4 gay arms. You got 4 stupid gay arms." You know, that would suck.
That would. They would suck. That's why I wouldn't go on Kill Tony, right? Because they would insult me, right? And
you would be desperate for money.
Oh, you're
the 4 legs guy. You're like desperate for money at this point.
Is circus still an option? Can I be
You can't be a circus attraction.
Why not?
Because that's not fair. Like one circus would get you, and then all the other circuses would be like he has a monopoly on the freak.
You mean that the circus union will bust me? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, probably.
They're gonna bust my leg, and I'll be like, I have another one, and another one, and another one. You know?
Yeah, they gotta bust twice as much.
They gotta bust twice as much kneecaps. You know?
But I don't think they'd let you, man. I think you would ruin the... I think a lot of jobs would be hesitant to let you in because of that. Because
Can I get discrimination lawsuit out of it, do you think?
No.
God damn it, man. This world isn't fair.
It's not... You're right, it's not fair.
No. And it's all not my fault, although I did chrysalis myself multiple times on purpose. Yeah. Everybody told me, please don't do it. my wife was like, "Please don't do it, Max. Don't chrysalis yourself." And I was, "I need to make myself special."
And you were
in
like,
some
honey,
way."
you don't understand. What if it works on the penis too? And she was still like, but I don't want that.
I
And
don't
you were
want
like,
that,
well,
Exactly.
well, I do. So,
Well,
okay.
Well, would
I want 2 of them.
it work on my penis?
It didn't work on your
Oh,
penis.
okay then. Right. I could sell OnlyFans, I would imagine, but whatever. That's my
Like you're
that's my
still like you.
that's my desperation thing. Yeah,
You still got one penis,
I
but
still have
the
one
people
pe- I
are
have-
subscribing to your OnlyFans because you got 4 hours of OnlyFans.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And-
you could maybe do that.
And some people, I would open it, I'll make $1 million, and I was like, it's all worth it, And I'll be like, you bitch, you left me to my wife, and look at how much money I'm making. I only have
But
to
then
show
you
my
can't get out of
butthole.
that. That's the issue, is you can't get out of that type of work.
That's true. They won't hire me anywhere else for
difficult.
my OnlyFans, not for the fact that I have 16 arms and 16
But
legs.
it doesn't help. It doesn't help. Wait, have you gone in like 3 more times?
Yeah, I'm because I look like a man that has a torso and has fractals coming off of his arms and legs,
I feel like at that point, because they halve every time, they're just like, they're literally noodles at that point. You've got like just worms hanging from your torso.
Yes, that's true.
That's unfortunate.
It's beautiful.
You got no grip strength
It's
or anything.
beautiful.
It's beautiful. You just sort of spin around and they flutter like a skirt.
Yeah, I can't take care of myself.
Everybody's like, whoa, man, that's an awesome fucked up poncho you've got. And then they look a bit closer and they're like, ugh,
Ugh, freak.
ugh, Jesus Christ.
And they spit on the ground.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
That's
what?
so sad.
Why am I being punished, God?
As you climb back into the chrysalis
That's-
voluntarily.
Again, yes. That's
Level
the only place I
132
get.
this time.
That's the only place I feel safe.
They're driving you there.
Yes, it reminds me
Hello,
of my
welcome
mother's
to-
womb.
Welcome to Dead Ensigns. I'm Ben, and this is the multi-arm and multi-legged freak Max.
No, I told you I'm called a fractal man. They call me
Fractal Man.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that, but Fractal Man is here with me. And boy, what a finale we'll be discussing.
It's the end.
Sure, do you want to start with it, or do you want to?
I-
Because it's the Emmys. You can save it.
Let's do the Emmys and then we can
Really,
say
the Emmys.
Yeah.
It was the Emmys yesterday.
Can you link me the thing? You're like, yes.
I'm just looking at the Wikipedia thing.
damn it.
Hold on. There you go.
Won't even link me.
There you go. I'm linking it.
Those-
I'm just
those
saying.
links-
So I'm
what,
not
those
looking at
links
anything
paid?
fancy.
Are those links paid, or is it you gotta go to the link hyperlink mine and mine them up? Is that what you're saying?
I did turn it into a Bitly first. One of those like paid bits.
So I'm paying you by my data. I'm the product.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Anyway,
Big night for TV.
outstanding.
Somebody
comedy.
slammed the door outside. You know what is what was pretty surprising? I think this is at the beginning of the year. It was a big front runner, but a lot of stuff has come out since, and it turns out Severance didn't play as huge in the end as everybody thought it might.
Well,
It was a pretty stacked year for television.
yeah, and like what have I seen from this? I haven't watched the studio. Have you watched? Did you finish it? Because you were planning on watching it.
I watched one episode and then I was like thinking more about it, and I think I annoyed myself, so I've been watching it more.
You argued yourself inside your head out of watching the rest of it.
I was thinking about because the first episode was funny. I'm sure it is still pretty funny, but I kept thinking about them making the same sort of jokes over and over for like 8 episodes, and I was like, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff, because I feel like a lot of jokes will be like, oh, dude, we got Hamburger Helper the movie. We got the rights to Hamburger Helper. We can make the Hamburger Helper movie.
Mhm.
It's like, all right, man. So basically
it.
what I mean is that I made up some stuff in my brain. I got mad.
You got mad at it, yeah. That's
No, I'm joking. I was planning on watching more, but I forgot about it. Like Alien Earth, I watched like 2 episodes and then I forgot about it and I didn't watch any more. Even though I
yeah.
was planning to.
I'm trying to finish it.
Oh, really?
So I have a bunch of people that want to talk to me about it. So,
Everybody wants to fucking talk to me about it.
yeah.
But yeah, no, it was the studio. Seth Rogen, he pulled a lot in. Yeah, I mean, we'll see how that pays off. I'm sure there'll be some jokes about it in the second season in like 3 years or whenever they make it. Seth Rogen walked away with a lot. Adolescents walked away with a good amount. I think they won. I think from the looks of it, of the major awards, I'm looking at the highlights here. Of the major awards, Adolescents walked away with the most. If you take in all of the awards, I don't know what the difference between a major and I guess a minor award is. The studio got the most.
It's a smaller statue, I guess. I don't know. Probably not, but
maybe
we'll get an Emmy.
Then there was also the Pit. I think there's podcasting awards. A podcasty.
Here we come. Here we come.
Here we come.
It's a headphone.
The Pit also won quite a bit. I know you haven't seen The Pit, but I have.
I watched The Pit.
Wait, you did watch The Pit?
Yeah.
When did you watch The Pit?
It was at my family, and we watched it.
Oh, you never said, dude. I loved The Pit. What did you think of The Pit?
I hate it.
No. No.
And yeah, I hated the fact that it was a DLC for Fallout 3. That's what I hate about it. No, I liked it. It was fun. It was. It's a cool show. I don't have a comparison because I haven't watched like ER or anything like that. And
I tried to watch
in
some
relevance
ER
to that.
afterwards, and it was like good, but I just couldn't get into it the same way.
Yeah, so it's like, but it's a good show. I like that there is some like divisive stuff in it too. Like you have the like the like anti-vaxxer stuff, and is interesting to tackle.
I mean, it tackles
topics,
a lot of the modern medical stuff that doctors
and of
face,
course,
like people going on Google and being like, "Doctor, WebMD says this actually," and it's like, it's got it all. It's got some comedy. It's got a lot of heart, characters that you love, and drama. Speaking of, what's his name? Noah Weil got Best Leading Actor in a Drama Series.
For The Pit?
For The Pit.
Yeah, it's a good choice.
Good performance. He had that bit where he cried. Remember when he cried in it?
Oh yeah, when you got a panic attack. He did get a bunch of realistic panic attacks in the
He had a
show.
realistic panic attack
Yes,
in the show, yeah.
realistically portrayed panic attack, yes.
Mm-hmm. Just like damn Puss in Boots, brother. Just like Puss in Boots. Andor
like
actually got one award.
What?
Andor got best right. What was it? What was it? Outstanding writing for a drama series. Andor. Welcome to the Rebellion.
Mm-hmm.
So just
specifically one specific episode they get.
They do specific episodes. They do specific episodes. Yeah.
Okay.
Specifically, the one where they go and get Mon Mothma off the planet.
That was a scary episode.
It's scary. It's a good one. It's a good episode. I think that one, The Pit was, The Pit. Andor was up for a good amount of stuff. But, I think that was the only one they won, in fact. Yeah.
I wouldn't give him any because it's Disney. And I hate Disney.
We do hate Disney, it's true.
I wouldn't give him any of these. I hate Apple. I hate Netflix. I hate HBO. I wouldn't give it to any of these shows, actually. Peacock? Wow, Peacock, of course. I wouldn't give it to that.
It's got a damn bad word in the name.
Why isn't there a Peacock? But, why is there no independent shows? Are there any independent TV shows out there? Because I'm thinking, there's indie
I guess that's what the internet is for, isn't it?
Yeah, that is true, right?
I think there's a difference in structure between, film distributors and TV distributors, and TV channels. Yeah. Because in order to make a TV show, you need, a a TV network to give you money to make it, right?
Yes.
But I guess the internet or public access is where independent TV goes, I suppose.
Like, I guess web series could be considered like TV shows of the...
Like
the
an indie TV.
Yeah, indie TV or something.
Indie TV.
TV. You can't have
this is
TV
fun,
because it's not on
though.
your television. Yeah, go. What's fun?
Well, if I route YouTube through to my TV, then it's on my
You're
television.
right. God damn it. Smart TV. So it's a
That's
YouTube
it.
TV.
Next Emmys, I want to see Marble Hornets.
That's a.
I want to see Yogg's Cast.
It's done for a really long time.
They should get the Yogg's Cast. Should be getting damn
what was that
Minecraft
series called? The
TV
Dark
award.
Was it called like? Wow, I don't remember what it was.
What are you
called.
talking about?
The Yachtcast like series.
Shadow of Israel.
Shadow of Israel. Yeah, there you go.
They just kind of stopped at some point.
They never had finished. Yeah, it was too.
This shit's just too hard.
It's easier to pop out gameplay videos than let's.
It's easier to just do. Let's do a series where we build a thing. You know, than it is to be like, oh, the secret story behind the Minecraft world.
Yeah.
This is fun. Owen Cooper, that played the boy on Adolescence, won Outstanding Supporting Actor in a limited or anthology series or movie, becoming the youngest person to win an Emmy, I believe.
Mm-hmm. I saw a clip of him seeing his hero, Jake Gyllenhaal, after the Emmys. That's his reward. Jake Gyllenhaal comes in and he
something
eats
interesting
him,
about
eats him whole.
It's the sort of choice that I trust, because it's like, how many people are saying my favorite, that my hero, the man I model my craft after is Jake Gyllenhaal? Not to say he's bad or anything, but I don't know. Is he one of the greats? Maybe would you say he's one of the greats?
Maybe he'll get a role soon enough, and that will make him one of the greats. You know.
I mean, he's in a new Shyamalan movie coming out next year, so that'll be his great role.
What else? He was Brokeback Mountain.
People love Brokeback.
Brokeback Mountain.
He was he was the Nightcrawler. Remember?
He was the Nightcrawler. He had
had that camera.
Police Shift. What was the Shift? The police one?
I don't know.
Enemies or whatever.
He was in Enemy.
Prisoners. There you go. That's a pretty good movie.
I mean, he's Donnie Darko.
He's in Homecoming, I think. Spider-Man.
Yes, he's
that one.
Mysterio.
Mysterio. What else is Jake Gyllenhaal in?
All sorts.
All sorts.
All sorts. I don't remember what ones, but you know, he's been in a lot of stuff. I gotta give it up.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta give it up. But yeah, no, quite a night for TV. TV, Max. What a year it's been for TV.
I don't watch much TV. The only TV I
interesting,
care about is Star Trek.
Severance got the most nominations. I think they only got like 2 or 3 awards. It's interesting. It's like the Emilia Perez of television.
It's like when you try to be the best at everything, you know? Mm-hmm. Jack of all trades, master of none.
Master of none.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. What do we have? We have Britt Lauer as Helliar, outstanding leading actress. And then Tramell Tillman for Mr. Milchick, you know? And again, another historic one. He's the first black guy to win outstanding supporting actor in a drama series, apparently.
That's weird.
Yeah. It took a while.
It took a long while. Yeah, well.
A lot of TV.
Good on him.
Good on him.
Good on him.
Yeah, I don't think there's really much else for Severance. I guess it's a flop.
Well, I guess they gotta pick it up on the next season, you know?
I guess Apple TV should probably cancel it.
Did they?
I think this shows that the world is over Severance.
Do you get any money if you win an Emmy? You should. I feel like 100,000 per Emmy.
From who? Who's giving you the
Emmys or whatever? Mr. Emmy.
Why would they give you money?
Why not? You know?
Because it's like it's about the
then
recognition.
What's the point?
You get a trophy, and
The
also
only
a
thing
gift
I
bag
care
that is
about-
probably valued at like,
What, like
$5,000 or
$10?
something.
I can go to the like burned up like houses in LA and probably find a couple of those. So I don't think they're worth that.
You can
much.
find a couple $5 in burned up houses.
$5. No, I mean the Emmys.
A couple of Emmys.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that I feel like that's not to
The
do
Palisades,
with it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
It's like panning for gold, but I have a sieve. And I'm just
in the ashes.
In the ashes, yeah.
Of people. That's not funny, man. Those people's livelihoods.
I know. Those
That's a
Emmys
damn lives.
were tough to get.
At least fish for some Oscars instead.
Do you get
Make
any
it
money for
worthwhile.
Oscars?
No, I don't. You don't get money for any of these.
I would
thing
imagine
is,
you would get more money, right?
Well, it's like an investment. It's like you get an award, and then you can go and be like, "Hey, Apple TV, I just won an award for. I just won 16 awards for the studio.
Mm-hmm.
Up the budget on the next series."
Nice. Are they worth any money, Mr. Apple? Goes like, and you're like,
I'm worth
there's
the money.
recognition and stuff, and you're like, I don't care about that. I only hear
It's figurative worth.
The only thing I care about is that green dollar. That's what they say.
It's investment.
Sure,
It's investment.
sure. I bet I could, if Seth Rogen came to Mr.
Yeah.
Apple to ask for a show, and I came
Mr.
in,
Apple.
I had like $100, and I gave him
Steve
$100.
Jobs
I
himself.
would have gotten the show and not him. I bet.
I believe you.
Who
I
cares
believe
about
you.
those Emmys? He's like, I'm out of money because I used it all to produce the show. I saved up $100,
Mm-hmm.
put it away over a couple of months, to save up
Mm-hmm.
to give to Mr. Apple for a show. And he was like,
You
well,
got like
yes.
an extra 25p on that after a year.
That's true. With the return investment, yeah.
Yeah.
The
0.25 return on that. On that.
Yeah. It was a saving account, yes. I had to pay a tax on that, so it's more like 20p or something like that.
Well, it's still 5p more than when you started, right?
The government came in and was like, where's our 5p?
Hold on, mate. Hold on.
Hold on, mate. Where's your fucking return on investment tax? This is 5p. Well,
The Emmys.
But anyway, the Emmys.
You know who
Yes.
didn't win any Emmys? Star Trek. No Star Treks. There wasn't a Star Trek 2 nominate, was there? Could there?
There hasn't been. I think this.
What year does this last Discovery? Because that was last
Discovery-
year, wasn't it?
I feel like Discovery definitely got some nominations, and maybe even like won something.
Like the 5th season?
No, I don't know. I feel like people didn't even know that the 5th season came out.
So, yeah, it would have been at last year's Emmys if it was getting nominated for anything. Let's see, did it get nominated for anything?
Let's have a look.
The accolades. No, it did not. It got nominated for 4 different award shows. None of them were the Emmys.
Well,
It got nominated for a Saturn Award for Best Science Fiction Television Series, which it lost.
what won the Saturn
Good question.
Awards?
My throat just got very scratchy all of a sudden.
Oh no.
For 2024, it was Fallout TV show.
Oh well, no, it was a better show.
Yeah. It was up against Three Body Problem and Ahsoka and The Ark and Dark Matter.
Specifically sci-fi shows.
But Star Trek Picard apparently did.
Wait, what?
Star Trek Picard in 2022, 2023, it beat Andor. This is for the Saturn Award for Best Science Fiction Television Series, just so you know.
Yeah, but which season is that for? Like Picard as a whole?
It just
Is
says
that-
Star Trek Picard. It doesn't say a season. It would have been 2022, 2023, so it would have been the last season of Picard.
So they saw that they showed them Enterprise D, right? And they were like,
Yeah.
oh, all the
just
nerds,
like everybody else, man.
all the nerds sitting there. And they're like, a kind of spy thriller drama, Andor, and then they showed them the doors opening in Picard, Enterprise D, and they the show is fixed. The show is fixed. That's what they said. They screamed. The show is fixed.
They did it. They fixed it.
They fixed the show.
That's how you fix Star Trek. Well, with any luck next year, this great season of Strange New Worlds will get nominated. Do you think so?
No, I wouldn't bet my life on it.
What?
I'm afraid to say, because someone will call me out on it. They'll put a gun against my head and I'll say, like,
no,
you said that it's going to win. And I was like, I was just joking. It was like,
are you saying you don't believe in Anson Mount enough to win even a Saturn Award for Best Sci-Fi TV Series?
I don't think so.
Anson
I don't.
Mount
I don't think even like fucking like the most diehard Trekkies that like huff copium daily are like this show. Like specifically,
I don't know. This
season.
episode was reviewed mediocrely, which means people generally were like, "That's fine." That's about the average.
This finale came out on 9/11, not of all days.
It did.
Of all days, it came out on 9/11.
A second tragedy.
Mm-hmm. You mean the 9/11 is the second tragedy that happened, the tragedy that happened on that day. Right? That's what you meant? No. I stole that joke. That was a joke that was stolen from Red Letter Media, unfortunately.
Oh. See, that makes us making fun of their points on Picard Season 3 harder, and you're stealing jokes from them, man.
That's true.
You're fucking taking jokes from them.
I got fucking... I
you
fucked
ruined
it, man.
everything.
I ruined
now
that.
we're completely incredible. Incredible. Incredulous.
Incredulous. Our credibility. We ruined our credibility.
We have ruined our credibility, yeah.
I can't wait for them to comment on our podcast in one of their episodes. They won't. They won't.
Need to drop it.
Anyway, let's talk about the actual episode.
Finally, we get to see the conclusion of the incredible story of the Vesda.
Vesda, yeah.
As set up in the episode.
Which episode was it?
Was it Through the Lens of Time?
Yeah, brain. Yes. Yeah. There's 5.
God, it's only been like 5 episodes that the storyline has existed for. Say what you will about Discovery, at least when they wanted to do a season-long through line, it was at least the whole season. And not most of 2 episodes. And
it feels like it took too long. Like it didn't do anything too. Like there's been 2 episodes. Discovery, at least there was like a build up through each episode to the finale. But in this thing, the thing happened on the 5th episode. Then they just faffed about for the rest of them.
Yeah,
and then it came back, and then it came back. Mm-hmm. It's like there was no build up whatsoever. It's like a two-parter, but the fucking 2 parts were divided by a bunch of faff, basically.
It's like a 3-parter, but the middle part is missing. They set it up early on, and then it feels like this should have been a 2-part finale at the end. Mm-hmm. But they were like, well, we need an episode where it's a documentary, so let's just cram this into 1 episode. Jesus. This would be my advice for the whole season. If I could go back to when they started producing it, I would say drop the documentary episode. Drop it. Mm-hmm. Have another episode of build up on this storyline at least, because currently this is terrible.
But the producers are like, documentaries are making bank, man. Like, we need to make a pseudo-documentary episode because they're so popular nowadays.
Well, then drop the one where they turn into Vulcans instead. Then either way, there's at least one droppable episode this season where you can replace it with a bit more build up to this finale, which you can feel like this was supposed to be like, oh, if we don't get 2 more seasons, this will be a good place to end it, But it doesn't. It's not even going to end here, so it just feels like Feels like a bit of a wet fart.
Yeah,
A wet fart that doesn't really make any fucking sense.
It like when you were watching it, you said something that really stuck with me, which is this
What
does
was it?
feel like
I don't
nobody, like there's no way all the Gorn stuff was building up to this. Like this was,
Yeah,
I
so
don't believe
okay,
that,
so
man.
yeah, let's get into it. Okay. So to preface this, end of last season, Batel, Pike's love interest, got infected by Gorn. Oh no. And they're really far along. Two-parter, Hegemony Part 2. How will she survive? Well, what if we make it so that she like absorbs them into her own system, basically, and she becomes essentially half Gorn in a sense. She's got some Gorn DNA floating around in there.
Yeah.
In order to make this work, they also had to add in a bit of what's her damn name? Una's DNA, Ilarian DNA, in order to make the process work, right?
Yes.
So now she's got 3 DNAs. She's a 3-body problem.
She is.
I don't know what that story is about. I don't know anything about 3-body problem. She's got 3 damn genes going on. All right,
too many,
there's some
someone
preface.
could say.
Through the lens of time, they go down to archaeology planet. Stupid doctor guy puts this glowing ball to his face and it explodes. He gets fucking possessed by an ancient ghost prisoner called a Vesda, and goes crazy. And they stop him. They put the Vesda back in a ball, and then they put the ball back. They put it in the matter buffer.
Yeah.
The transporter buffer.
The transporter buffer, yeah.
So he's just locked in the transport buffer in the ship. Little bit at the end of the episode, the hook. Ooh, a little bit of staticky, glitchy on the computers. Oh no, maybe that ghost is in the machine now. False. Cue this episode. They finally, after, I'm guessing, like 4 months or something, went, oh yeah, remember that ghost we put
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
in the machine? We kind of forgot about that. And we're only just now finding out that it's gone, and also it took the body of the guy that it possessed and escaped. And now it's in charge of a cult on this planet, and Dr. Corby is on the planet, and he sees it, and he's like, oh my god, what the hell? Gamble, you're alive? Or evil spirit controlling Gamble, you're alive? They have to put a stop to him because he's evil. Now, this is the thing. I did say earlier on when we reviewed that episode, they should have kept this guy around because his design is striking, and it could have been like a good recurring villain. They did, obviously, and they pulled the wool over my eyes. They tricked me into thinking
they burned your
wouldn't.
eyes out, yeah.
Yep. Unfortunately, they did not do a good job.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Where... I don't even know where to go with this.
There is like, it's weird, like they, turns
They have to
out
stop him.
they go to the he takes Dr. Corby hostage. They call Enterprise. They go like, oh, we need to go down. We need to like resolve this. You need to save him.
Menga is like, I also need to go because
Yes.
I'm responsible for him.
Yeah.
You know, I have to be a part of this. I can feel it. It's my destiny.
Yes, they go to the what's it called, the holy place, and there's
the
2
stupid
guards
planet.
at the entrance, and they just what is she called, the security. Alan nerve pinches them. Vulcan nerve pinches them. It's like, all right, I guess she knows that. And it's really, I was like, why is there like for a cult leader? Like, there isn't a lot of security, but there is kind of explained in the end.
Yeah, it was a trap.
It was a
bait.
trap. And then they go to the thing and they find there's a rock that is like an obelisk with like a bunch of stuff written on there.
Yeah,
and it
like a mural.
Yeah, and it's like, I think it's supposed to be like this, all the events leading up to this moment, basically. Right?
Some of it's written in Swahili.
Yeah, and
which Uhura and Mbenga can read. They go like, what the hell? Oh, we know why it's written in Swahili because Gamble wrote it or something, right?
Yeah, it's because Gamble knew that because it's set in stone, and they knew Benga is going to be here, basically.
Yep.
He's needed to fulfill the prophecy, let's say.
He's needed to open the door for some reason. I can't really remember the reason why he needed Benga specifically to be able to open the door to go back to the prison.
Yeah, that's this episode is very poorly written, so
Yes.
there could literally be no reason why he needed to be there. Your explanation here the explanation here could be it was set in stone and he needed to be here, and that's it.
Yeah,
basically. And
there's also like a drawing on the mural of like an evil thing being a fighting alien.
Yeah,
fighting like an angel alien.
Yes,
and I don't want to. I don't want to be rude and say it's poorly drawn, but it does. It looks like a mural you would see in Castle Crashers.
It does a little bit. It does have like a comic-y like art style for some reason.
Yeah,
like a web comic a little bit. It's weird.
Maybe not abstract, but it's like cartoonish.
Yeah,
you know?
And
so weird.
So they read that, and Benga goes like, "Oh, I was supposed to be here," and then turns out one of the monks. Yeah, one of the monks. Gamble comes out. He blasts them with an After Effects basically, and then
he used the chroma power from fucking from Expedition 33, man.
Yes, he used ink.
You know, he pressed R1.
Yes, paint power to hit them. You know, and he. It's so weird. It's so awkward. Like he like pulls a Benga and like scans his face at the same time, and it like all of that is like. Just the entire episode is very awkward because it's like he needs to take him, but
they go through a portal back to the prison.
Yeah, they can reuse a set
where Gamble monologues a little to Benga about his plan. I keep wanting to call them Vecna. All the Vesda are like ancient evil.
Yeah,
and the rest of the crew who didn't go in there because it's sealed off now go back to the ship. They talk about it, and Battelle,
yes,
who has been struggling all season, she's been like, "Oh, I just feel everything feels a little different, you know. She's different now, like
she's
our gold friend Burnham." She's struggling to get back to work. She's not focusing in on stuff very well, you know. She feels disconnected.
She's feeling a pull. She's feeling like
there's something else that she needs to do. A greater destiny. There's a lot of determinism in this episode. Everything is pre-planned, and nothing matters because everything you're supposed to do, you are going to do anyway. So don't even worry about it. Just do it.
Yeah.
And her destiny is, it turns out, do you remember back when Spock mind melded with her for a moment? He saw what we thought was a Gorn. No, that was a Vesda. And she has... So the Vesda are an ancient evil. And because they're an ancient evil, every single species would have had to encounter them at some point. And that means that the genetic memory of having to deal with ancient evil is written into every single species. And because she's human and Gorn and Ilarian, she has the most genetic memory.
Yeah. She has
fighting
three defensive mechanisms, basically, from each species to fight ancient evil, and they all combine to...
And because of this, they find this out because the Nurse Chapel she's just checking stuff, you know.
No, not only that,
she's looking at...
She gets the eyes first.
Yeah, she gets her eyes go all freaky, and Nurse Chapel is checking against everything, like what could cause this. And she goes, "Wait, remember the crystal statue that looked like the Final Fantasy XIV Aetherite in the prison of the Vesda? In the archaeological temple dig thing we did? I just happened to run Battelle's pattern over the pattern of this thing, and hold on, it syncs up perfectly.
Yeah.
What the hell?
She is her, but she's also the statue.
she's linked to the statue, and it's because her encounter with the Vesda triggered her innate genetic memory Vesda fighting abilities.
Mm-hmm.
And that now she is the modern equivalent of the Sentinel, which is like the Vesda prison warden, basically.
Yeah.
And now Batel must sacrifice her life in order to stop the Vesda from escaping.
And it's awful. She does like a monologue. There's like a pretty long like monologue where she talks to Pike about like, I felt like I don't belong here, you know,
I just felt so distant,
and I feel some distance, you know,
disconnected.
like, you know, like everything is set in stone. Like I need to do something, you know, and I need to become the Sentinel. And she literally says that, and they're like, what the fuck?
She needs to become the Sentinel.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, this next part, so they have to figure out a way. They need a lot of energy to open up the thing. They decide that we'll get the 2 ships, the Enterprise and the other one that Kirk is on, the Farragut. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
They do a little Evangelion synchronization thing and spin around each other and both fire their phasers at the exact same time, at the exact same point, to give enough energy to open up the portal again, so that Batel and Pike can go in, and then Batel can have a big fantasy battle.
Yeah,
not really though, because it's actually really, really poorly done.
And now we have
a really anticlimactic.
And now we have an explanation, because what happened was because they had to mind meld to get the sync for Kirk and Spock, is that Spock planted his friendship in Kirk's head, you know, like
he planted his love.
Exactly. He just said, "But I'm gonna hypnotize you, and you're gonna be my best friend." And now it explains why they're such a good friends for the rest of eternity.
Exactly.
No, it wasn't genuine. It wasn't genuine. That's what I'm saying.
They go in the portal, Batel and Pike. They confront Gamble, I forgot his name, and it turns out that every time he hits the statue, that it hurts Batel as well. She's linked to the statue. For some reason, they are one and the same, and that if you hurt the statue, you hurt Batel. So, but the closer Batel gets to Gamble, the more Sentinel power she has. As it's activating her genetic memory.
Yeah.
And
he radiates evil in it. You know, he radiates evil, and she activates her. You know,
and as it's coming to an end, she protects Pike at one point, and then we flash into they are at home in Pike's house, and they go, "Boy, what a strange battle that was, eh? Anyway, we're together now, and we're in love." And then we have a fucking long ass, it's like 15-20 minutes of inner light, fake reality bullshit of like, here, Pike, I'm presenting you a world in which we're in love, so you can at least have experienced these memories, kind of. It's like 4 scenes.
It's a bit selfish.
Pre-baby, baby, grown-up baby, dying old people. Those are your 4 scenes. And then, I mean, there's not much to it, really. It's just like, what if Pike got to live happily ever after, except he can't really, because we already know he's doomed.
Yeah, because he's like...
Because of the determinism.
Even in the simulation, in the simulated reality, they go like, oh, I didn't explode in the reactor room or whatever.
He still has to go, but he comes back and he's just like, I guess I just didn't blow up. I just
didn't get burned, you know.
It didn't happen.
But yeah, and a dog dies. They don't cover that.
The dog dies at some point, but like in a healthy way, like it just kind of died of old age, and they moved on.
They moved on.
They didn't get another dog though. Wait, yeah, they did, didn't they?
They did get a border collie.
Yeah,
they
was like
had like
a border collie dog
or something. Yeah, it was a sheepdog of some kind.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then she tells them like, "Thank you for living with me, and I hope you'll be happy."
It's beautiful living with you, Batel. I'm so glad that you beat the Vesda and that we could live a long life of... Wait a minute. That was only 4 distinct moments.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember anything else.
Yeah.
I don't even remember getting you pregnant. What the hell?
You could have
she's-
at least done that bit.
Yeah, we could have. Come on, one more time. She confesses, like, yeah, by the way, sorry, all of that was fake. You're gonna wake up in 5 seconds in the middle of the most traumatic experience of your
And
entire life. Sorry.
the way they cut to
My
the
bad.
flashback is so bad. Like, I was so confused. I was like, because he like stands behind her, and then I don't know. I feel like maybe they would put like an ad there if this was a TV show, like on TV. It was like a slot for the ad, and then you come back after the ad, and they're in the simulated reality. But there isn't an ad there, so it's just cuts awkwardly, basically.
Yeah.
But
Well, you know.
But yeah, so then Batel fights. Vesta hits the statue last
Blows
time,
up the statue.
and
He
then
blows it up so
and
that
then
he can
we-
release all of the Vesda.
Yeah, and then we were like, so she's in the statue? I guess, I don't know.
Yeah, I can't remember. Maybe we missed like a bit of throwaway dialogue to explain it, but I guess it's supposed to be like in destroying the statue, he like unleashed all of her power, maybe.
Maybe.
But at the same time, it's like, well, why was he hitting it in the first place then?
Because it was blocking the prison, I think.
no, I
right?
know that part, but it's like, couldn't he just get them all out like the way he got out? Wouldn't
yeah,
that
I
be
don't
safer?
know.
And then you wouldn't have
Yeah.
to destroy the statue, and you wouldn't have to worry about the whole unlocking Batel's true Sentinel power. Because hell, spoiler alert, she just blocks the hole again with herself.
Yeah,
she just goes, "All right, well, you go back in, buddy." And Gamble is like, "Fuck, this didn't work."
Yeah, I
You're
thought it
telling
was-
me this plan didn't work.
I
This
literally
plan
said-
where there was fucking nothing going
At
on.
the Sentinel, like when she started talking about the Sentinel stuff, I was like, "Oh, is she gonna have like a fight with him? Or is she
It
there's gonna
feels
be
like
like a
they'll
fucking
have like some kind of little CGI.
Super Saiyan fight?" Nothing. He releases the ghosts,
Yep.
the Vesda from the prison, and then she just does an AOE, and it
Yep.
kills everything.
Sucks them all back in.
Sucks them back in, and it's like, okay, nothing happened, you know.
Yep.
But then, yeah, we just cut back to fucking the Enterprise, basically. We're back
Yeah,
in
Pike
Enterprise.
had to say goodbye to his love interest, and he's sad.
Mm-hmm.
There's a song playing. I can't remember what it is.
Fuck.
Sad. He's being comforted by Una.
Yeah.
Una. He's being comforted by Una. And then they just had a flow to that sentence. It felt very, anyway. And then he's yeah.
It's
So
just
onward to more adventures.
Yeah, what happens? Like he just like he's like sad because he also knows that like the thing is that it's already we established already the fact that he like realizes he has to die in that like that accident, right? Not like die, get hurt badly, mauled by the attack, the accident, and we're reigniting, we're tackling it again. It's like in this
We're
where he
just
goes
doing
like,
more.
it's
It's
like,
just misery, man. It's like Pike. He just can't have anything good.
yeah,
It's just like, Pete, we got because they got over it too quickly. He addressed the fact that he was destined to do that in order to have like a better future in the first place. And then they have 4 more seasons, and they're like, well, how is Pike gonna grow?
Yeah.
So they have to be like, well, let's just fucking like kill his girlfriend.
kill his girlfriend and get him to start thinking about the fact that he's gonna get more. He's gonna get hurt in an accident again, because they did the episode, like you said, they did the episode where they literally have him from the different reality come around, and he's like, the shit's gonna be bad. Like if you don't.
And
do
I
this.
think this is I brought it up when we were watching it, but I think there's 2 different things that they did here. They did it better in the first season with that storyline than here, because there's an element of like fate and determinism that in that first one, right? Of like he is supposed to die, but it's not presented. It's presented as like an option, but like a better option.
Yes,
yeah. It's like you can save you could just not do it and save yourself if you wanted to. Like you have the power, but here's where everything would probably be pretty bad if you did that, and which is like still kind of like whatever, but it's better than this one where it's just like Batel is just like, no, I can feel my destiny. Even Mbenga is like, I feel it inside. I have to be there. It's like, fucking why? Where did this come from? Where did all of this like inner feeling of like, I know my destiny, I can feel it in my bones. This is my destiny. I have to be here right now. It's like, where the fuck did this come from?
Yeah,
This is fucking
think
stupid.
predeterminism, and like I said, it's like it's like all the temporal war stuff that we kind of like tackled in all the other Star Treks. Is that like predetermined then? Like, I don't know. It's like, yeah, it's just really weird, really weird topic for Star Trek to like tackle. Basically, I feel like it's not very Star Trekky. Basically, this episode with like all the Sentinel bullshit, it feels very like kind of. It
feels very
schlocky
high sci-fi,
high
fantasy kind of stuff.
Yeah, like more fantasy. Yeah, exactly.
Ancient evil race that everybody had to deal with, but also it's like they take care of them in one episode, so it's not that big of a deal.
Not big.
And
not a biggie.
I don't know. And like you were bringing up earlier, the thing I mentioned of like, there's no way that this was what they thought they would be writing when they wrote Patel having the Gorn inside of her a season ago. You know, there's no way they were like, this is just the beginning of the Vesda storyline. Because it comes out of nowhere. Yeah. It's like they were really struggling to be like, what can we do? Mm-hmm. Because we've set up the death flag for Patel. She dies.
Yeah.
But what can we do that makes it feel more spectacular than just like he has to address the love of his life dying? It needs to be this whole thing where it's like, oh, she becomes the chosen one that is able, she becomes the beholder, and it traps the Vesda in their interdimensional prison forever, but she has to give up her life, a sacrifice, in order to save the universe. And it's like, man, this is too much.
Yeah.
You just need to keep it simple.
And it's like, the thing about it is just like, we started with Gorn, and we did the first episode, and they just kind of fucked off, basically, the Gorn.
Yep.
They just flew away, and then we had another episode with Gorn, but it's like, it felt like there was supposed to be more. Like, it was supposed to be a bigger deal in the season in general.
I mean, you set up the whole thing with Ortegas at the beginning
exactly,
as well. Makes it feel like this is going to be when they really lead into the... Excuse me. This is when they really lean into the Gorn stuff this season. Oh, this is when the Gorn stuff is really going to start kicking off. But I guess they fucking chickened out.
They chickened out and they went with this. Like, they went with, like, Sentinels and fantasy creatures, you know? It's so weird. Like,
they're just stupid bugs as well. Like, there's nothing interesting about the Vesda.
Yeah,
they're just like nebulous. They are bugs who are evil.
The only thing I guess they take over people, right? They take over, but it's like I said,
they? We just know that this one does. We don't know if that's a thing all of them do. Even
I think they mentioned that, don't they? That it's like they can possess bodies. Like, well, that's like one of the things that, like, because like remember. When we were like, why are they stabbing their eyes out? Like, and they don't address it. It's so weird. Like, this episode is so all over the place. It's so weird.
I made a joke about how they enter through the eyes or whatever.
Yeah.
Because, you pointed out at one point as well that it's like, this is just Star Trek Resurgence, that game.
Yeah.
This is just the plot line of that game where it's like, this race of people have all of their guys stored on, like, drives, and they're going to implant them in people.
Yeah.
And they're going to bring back their race that way. And this is the same thing where it's like the Vesda are all stored in balls, and they're going to bring them back by unleashing their spirits onto a billion people.
The Vesda are stored in the balls. Is that what you're saying?
The Vesda are stored in the balls.
Stored in the balls, yeah. So it's like, it's so weird, because I was like, are they going to do something like different with it? Not really. It seems like it's literally the same plot, you know?
Yep.
Where it's like the threat in the end is that they're gonna like take over a planet, right? Because like Vesta is like making a cult, right? Like that's what it's like thing. Like
that's
they
what
like
Gamble
worship
was
him.
doing. He was making a cult on a planet, and I don't know how he got that far so quickly.
I don't know.
Corby had to come along and be like, it took me like 3 weeks to be able to enter this temple because they just didn't trust me. And it's been like, what, like at most I don't know, 2 months since that episode that introduced Gamble, and he's already like the cult leader of the whole planet. And it's like, okay, all right, whatever, pal.
Yeah, so it's
Whatever,
like
buddy.
really weird, basically. Like the stuff. I'm very curious about how the show will continue because we're done now. Like
It's
that's
just
the
gonna
thing.
be something else entirely. They're just gonna pick it up in a year or two after they finish the next season.
Yeah.
And it'll just be some entirely new adventure. It'll be Discovery, but the overarching plot of the season will be 2 episodes instead of all 10 episodes. And then everything else will be a Discovery tier fucking concept of an episode that sucks shit.
Yeah.
We can't even have like fun bad anymore like with Picard. It's just bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Who knows? Starfleet Academy is coming out.
And we're literally
January.
maybe it will be good. Maybe maybe I don't know. But it's like
I
I was
doubt
saying, like I was saying with like this episode, it like feels like it's written by AI because it like loses context of itself at a point.
It's
so weird.
It's just so out there, and the reasoning behind everything is just supposed to be like, don't think about it. Don't worry about it. There's too much. Don't worry about it. We'll just keep. We're rolling. Keep going.
Yeah, like you said, it just ends in a way where it's like it could have just ended, or they weren't sure if they'll have another season. Yeah. So it's like, and
they did some big things this season. They did the episode where the original series crew all got together, and they had to pilot a ship together.
Yeah,
they had that. They built up not only the Spock and Kirk relationship, but the Kirk and Scotty relationship.
Yes.
There's a lot of throwback episodes to the original series, like the Terrarium episode.
Yeah.
They had the fucking in the wedding episode. They had the guy, the fucking Rhys Darby alien, and they linked him to Q for some reason.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that stuff in there, so it feels like they were like. Not sure. They were like, fuck, do we do more? I don't know.
How much effort do we want to put in this?
Final one.
Yeah, it's like, feels like,
and
we're
then
just gonna
halfway through,
it.
they probably got the news like, we'll get more seasons. And they were like, fuck. Yes, man.
Oh, we've written all this stuff. We already recorded like all this garbage. We weren't really trying,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Like the 4th season was ordered like April of last year, so they would have been a good chunk into production of this, and they had to be like, okay, well, we can't end it definitively anymore. Mm-hmm. we can't give it like a hard ending because we're definitely doing more now. It's confirmed they've ordered more. So
Vesta's back. He's in a buffer. He got teleported out of the buffer, I guess. He's evil on a different planet.
I wouldn't have even had too much of an issue with that if he was just like a recurring villain, like I thought he could be. I just feel like they rush into wrapping all that stuff up so quickly in the last episode.
Yeah.
They're just like, okay, the Vesta, this was their plot all along, and they're done. Don't worry. They're sealed. They got out, but they sealed them immediately, because there was all Batel had to do was sacrifice herself, and it's done. It's done. It's already done. Don't worry about it.
How do we know? Maybe she's like an emissary. She's like just...
She didn't even struggle with it, man. This is what I was saying to you in the fucking text earlier, is that there were 7 seasons of Cisco having to come to terms with the idea that a fucking interdimensional alien race needed him, and put a lot of stock into him. They were investing heavily in Cisco market,
Mm-hmm.
But fucking Batel just like
and it
right
paid
from
off.
the go. As soon as she finds out like you're the Sentinel, she's like, "Yeah, that makes sense."
Yeah, I'm accepting it. She got over it really quickly.
That
she
makes
accepted
a lot of sense,
that.
actually.
Yeah, actually, when you think about it, it's like, yeah, that makes sense.
No, really, I always felt like I was destined for like something really great like this. So
yeah.
This
without
tracks.
me, the world would have ended.
Yeah, no, it basically has felt like my entire life was leading up to this one moment. Yeah. And I always knew in the back of my mind, like I always kind of had an idea.
We laughed because she says like, oh, we all are meant to like do something, even like, because she like talks with Pike and he goes like, and so and you said it's like, oh, I'm meant to save the world as a sentinel, and you're meant to die in a not die, but like get mauled by an explosion and be stuck in a chair with a beeper. You know,
Pike, your destiny is you get to become irreversibly crippled in super future.
Yeah,
by saving some cadets. To the point where you have to sit in a chair that beeps, and that's it. That's all you can do is breathe and beep.
We are in super
I get to become Jesus.
Yeah.
We all have our sacrifices, Pike, okay?
Unfortunately.
You get to not have a life, and I get to not have a life by being God.
Yeah.
Everybody's sad about it. Nobody's sadder than me about me having to be God. If I could not be God, I'd probably maybe take it. Unfortunately, I have to be.
It's unfortunate that I'm 3 different DNA in me.
And then Mbenga is like, well, if we add 3 DNA to a different volunteer who was up for it, I'll do it. Don't worry. No, I'll do it. No, it's good. No, we don't need another person. I've already got it. It's fine.
Maybe 4, 5, 6 DNA. Yeah. Why not?
I mean, I could be stronger if you put like, do we have any Klingon DNA that we can
Klingon DNA would be good. I bet they have like really good DNA.
Spock, you want to give me some of your genes? I can put them in my genes, and then I'll be even stronger. And
very logical, strong and logical.
Come on, it's only logical, isn't it, Spock?
Spock?
Come on.
Yes, yes, that makes perfect sense. Well,
and then goodbye, Battelle. Thank you for your service. Melanie Scrofano.
I want to read that report that Pike is going to make. He has to write the 4 scenes. Well, that's when he finds out there were only 4 scenes in that simulation, because he writes a report and he's like, but like what joined these events? And he's like, that son of a bitch. She only made 4 things. She had power of the Sentinel. And she only made
She gave
4...
me 4 scenes, and all of them just took place in my living room. Didn't even get to go to like Niagara Falls or anything. Literally, all of the dream scenes were just sitting. It'd be us sitting in my living room talking for like 5 minutes. Like, you don't understand. The Vesda was right behind me. It didn't have a lot of time to.
Yeah.
Not everything can be a Picard in a light level dream.
That's true. Or living in a wave like Kirk, you know?
Not everybody the Picard's thing was he got a flute in his dream. He had his flute.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then Pike's thing was he had the apron that said like top chef or something on it. Captain Chef or some shit.
Yeah,
I can't remember what it said. It just said some fucking stupid bullshit in it.
Yeah, I think so. I don't remember. I can't think of what it actually said. It had the Starfleet logo and stuff on the...
It did have the Starfleet logo, yeah.
I can't think it.
Don't watch.
We can't recommend this show. It's so weird.
This was a bad season. Thing is, it was a bad season, but to the point where like if the next season is better, you could just be like, just watch the recap at the start of season 4 and you're good.
Yeah.
Like, if season 4 is good, I might just be like, yeah, you don't have to watch season 3. The only thing that happened was Battelle's
exploded, and killed the Vesda, and it's probably not going to come up. Like it feels like a dead end of a storyline where it will never come back. You know,
this is Strange New Worlds version of
I like the
New Borg for their version of New Borg.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they never address it. I want the next season to be Pike, but he's in the chair and for the entire season.
I thought this season, that would be kind of awesome. He's still captaining the ship.
He's still captain, yeah.
He's saying everything in Morse code.
He's just that. He's just that good. You know.
Right away, Captain.
He's feeding him applesauce from his
mouth. Really doesn't make any sense why they wouldn't have like a way to read his mind or something.
Because it fucked him up so bad, even Star
They
Trek
can't even
technology
just like
can't
give
do it.
him like a Beta Z retainer who reads his mind. They gotta be like, sorry, buddy, we've only got budget for the beeping jet. Sorry, but we know you gave your
No,
life-saving
you
cadets,
you
and
don't
your fucking girlfriend sacrificed herself to stop the Vesna.
We're sorry.
All
You know what they?
all we've got in the budget is this bucket.
You know you know
And we
what they
can put
say.
a beeper in it if you want.
You know what they say to him? I'm sorry, Pike. We can't get you anything better. It's predetermined.
Sorry, Pike. We I'm sorry, but this is fate. This was in your dream. We have to do it. This is what the time.
There's a guy. I like the idea. There's like it's in a hospital, like staffing hospital, and there's a guy like in a mech, like body, like walking next to him. It's like, yeah, I lost 90% of my body in an explosion. They gave me a robotic body, and Spike is
Maybe
there, like,
that's it. Maybe in the hospital because he's the only one that knows where he has to be in. He's in the hospital, and they're like, "So Pike, we're gonna give you like new vocal cords so you can speak, and we're gonna give you like a bionic body so that you can move around and stuff, and it's gonna be awesome." And he's just like trying to shake his head and like motioning towards the beeping wheelchair, and they're like, "You don't need to take that. You don't have to take that, Pike. We've got technology. You could." No. Wheelchair.
I just imagine the
wants
music.
the wheelchair. You
the music.
gotta put him in the beeping chair, man.
I don't know if you ever seen the music video for One by Metallica, where it's the guy that has no arms and legs, and he's like bashing his head up and down in like Morse code. And he just says, kill me, over and over again. It's like, that's Pike basically going, wheelchair.
Yeah.
Just, yeah, that's exactly what it is. But yeah.
What a season. Thanks for listening. Next week, we'll be back to regularly scheduled whatever. No more Strange
We
New
have
Worlds.
early
We
next
have some
year.
plans for you.
Do we?
We could.
We could.
We don't currently.
We could try to stream that, like a Star Trek game, and then something.
I just meant more we would talk about some bullshit next week. But we could do that. We can do whatever. We can do whatever we want.
Yeah, you have
Unlike
to
Star
finish.
Trek, our fate is not determined. Well, some would say it is.
But
But I disagree.
We don't know. Maybe you will get evidence of the fact that it's all predetermined.
We
will go
determine what is determined.
Nice. It's a good way of thinking about it. But you need to finish Expedition 33. That
I'm
was the
finishing
thing.
it this week.
And then
I beat the Axons. I beat both the Axons.
I have to figure out.
Sort of, I'm not in the home stretch, but you know.
I have to figure out what next.
Yeah, we'll talk about Expedition 33 next week. And after that, who knows? There's some movies coming out.
Yeah, that's true.
One battle after another. Well, not the next time we record, but the time after that, we'll have both seen it.
Yeah.
There's so much to life than Star Trek. There's so much more to life than these strange new worlds. These same old worlds.
In the Long Walk,
No
Mark
new
Hamill
worlds.
was in Star
Oh
Wars.
yeah, I said I
which
would
is
see
close,
that. I
close
might go
enough.
see that tomorrow. Star
Close
Trek.
enough to start Star Wars.
I got like
Star
I need
Trek.
to stop because my voice is getting hoarse for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
I need to wrap it up. Tune in next time. That's all we're trying to say. Is tune in next time. Do you think Strange New Worlds will kill us because there's no more of it until the next time they make more of it? Wrong. We've got plenty more. We love talking, don't we?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit more enthusiasm.
Yeah, I'm so happy to talk.
Me too. If you'd like to hear us talk more, you can go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon podcast music thing, and many other different podcast apps, and YouTube. All of those locations, you'll be able to fucking like or save it. leave a rating or a review. And more than likely leave a comment. A lot of them have comments now, comment section.
Yeah, engagement.
We'll give it a read. We'll give it a little read.
Yeah.
What we think of your points or your questions or your comments. But if you don't want to go to any of those avenues to do that, you can email us, deadensigns@gmail.com. deadensigns@gmail.com. I think that's everything.
Yeah, indeed.
Until next time, bye-bye.
Bye.
It's shorted out, sir. We're gonna have to phaser it.
Then what are you waiting for?
Right away, sir.
Faster would be better, Ensign.
I can't, sir. We don't want to...
That's enough.
But, sir...
Stand aside, Carlton. I'm going through. You're alive. Good.